So there we are, beautiful day, Sunday, April 12th, about 20 after 3 in the afternoon, and I'm just finishing up on prep work on the boat. So there's the guys checking the moorings with the Old Queen. Anyway, real quick. So yesterday and today I came down to the boat, and there's the opening in the deck, the rotten decks. And then on the other side, on the port side, same thing. It's a bit shaded there on that side, so it'll be harder to see. So I'll do the starboard side. So I'll try and make this quick. Came down and first things first, gouged out with a hammer and chisel all the soft stuff. And basically then ground it with some tools and got it down to a very smooth surface using about an 80 grit grinding wheel. And in the edges I need another tool that I have at home to get in underneath there and get those edges sanded down even smoother. So anyway, all the old particle is off, and around the chain plates as well, they need a little bit of a cleaning up. And up underneath, I don't know if you can see, but I've gouged back at least an inch to get all the loose stuff out. And when you get to stuff like that, it's pretty solid. So over on this end, on the aft end, I ended up leaving some balsa because I ground it and I chipped away at it, and the stuff is so full of epoxy and it's so adhered to the deck that I'm just going to leave it, and then when I put everything down, I'll put a little bit of fiberglass and epoxy and smooth it all in and blend the two surfaces smooth, and then put the skin back on top of that. So I would say that's about a 90% prep. The last 10% will be, making sure everything's really cleaned up well, sanded down really smooth. I'll do all the dry fitting of the core material, which will be a plywood material, I believe, next time. Get all that dry fitted. Then when that's all fit and ready to go and numbered and templated on both sides, then I'll come in and I'll do a full sand down and a full acetone, and then we'll go ahead, and I guess my plan really is to use West Systems epoxy, 205 or 206, and then probably a 410 filler. I'll smooth a layer on here. I'll wet out the underside of the fiberglass. I'll get that in underneath and get everything bedded properly and weighted down, and we'll let that cure. And once that's all cured up, then we'll come on the top and we'll do the same thing. We'll do a fairing, a 410 filler, a smooth surface, and then we'll wet the core material out, put the smooth surface on, let that settle, and then I'll fiberglass maybe a little bit of CSM, chop strand matting, and then we'll put the old skin, we'll fiberglass the old skin back down on top of that. After that, then we'll come back about an inch on either side of the seam all the way around, and I'll dish it out, or I'll grind it with a bevel from high side here to high side here. So I'll bevel it out, and then I'll epoxy and fiberglass that all in all the way around. And then when that's all smoothed out, we'll have this geezly big wide fiberglass seam. We'll smooth all that out, and then we'll probably just all grip over it so that it all gets buried in, and that'll be the next few videos. Okay, again, nice day down here at the boat.